Greetings, users and programs. This is Itari Living Sacrifice, and I'm probably gonna complete the Assassin Intel on this episode. We'll see how much time it takes. So we're on Data Cube 22, DDS Genetic Memory, Giovanni Borgia, 1 of 7, date 1503, Rome, Italy. What did the Shroud do to this poor kid? He should be dreaming about the Renaissance equivalent of sunshine and lollipops, not murder and politics. I've never seen anything like this. Erudo. In my dreams, I am older. I speak words I do not understand in my waking life. Yet in this phantom life, they are clear. I do not know who I am, but I have flashes of what I have done. I have traveled far, and I have taken lives. I am a messenger and a deceiver. The brothers stand before me. I am not one of them, but I soon will be. Tonight, I ascend. Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember, nothing is true. Where other men are limited by morality or law, remember, everything is permitted. They leave their mark upon me, a symbolic sacrifice. Searing iron burns the flesh of my hand. All that is left, the leap of faith. They lead each brother plummeting from the tower and landing safely below in a bale of hay. They are like eagles, truly free. I do not hesitate. The fall feels like a flight. Exhilarating. Peridot Giovanni dreamed as Peridot. Giovanni dreamed as Peridot. That means he must have had Lucrezia memories in there that would make Oedipus blush. This is bad stuff, but you need to dig deeper. I will work on preventing this from reaching any Abstergo reports. Much of the Project Legacy data was compromised by the hacker collective known as Eroto. I am not sure we can trust the information anymore, but I've included it for completion's sake. I ardent. So, Giovanni dreams as Peridot. Lucrezia was the daughter of Giovanni Borgia. I'm a little confused right now. 1503, Rome, Italy, still Giovanni Borgia. My brothers have placed the child into my care. His family has long served us, but he is still a pup. I am to teach him the ways of our order, as I was taught at his age. He is a scrawny child, bone-thin and tall for his age. He will have some difficulty at first, but his body will adapt to the training. Francesco is eager as he walks as well. Oh my gosh. Francesco is eager as well as thorough. He repeats his questions. He asks me to repeat my demonstrations as he studies. He will not move on with the lesson unless he is satisfied with his results. At times I grow frustrated because he is a perfectionist. Francesco is quick to anger. He charges me without purpose, sword flailing. I lightly tap him on the side to show how my blade easily passed his uncontrolled attack. I encourage him to calm himself. In battle, emotion is a weakness. I repose to knock Francesco's sword from his grip. He takes it poorly, slumping his shoulders and insulting himself. I pick it up for him and tell him to try again, explaining how to keep a better grip on a weapon. It is important to let a child be a child. I leave Francesco with a group of children his age in a nearby village. They put together a small parade and Francesco takes the lead. I cheer for him in his toy armor. I believe Francesco will make an exceptional addition to our order. The boy is strong, despite his physical limitations. Speaking with him is like speaking to an adult at times. He is wise beyond his years. 1503, Rome, Italy, Giovanni Borgia, 3 of 7. I am tangled in nightmares. I have never felt love. I have felt love so strongly it strangles me. I am Borgia. The Borgia are my enemies. I am assassin. The assassins are my enemies. Cesare is my father. Peroto is my father. Peroto, I am Peroto. I am Giovanni. I am lost. I am drowning in a sea of letters. I must write. I have not learned how. Words I cannot understand cover every surface in blood-red ink. I try to write over them with my quill. The blackness of my ink is lost in the scarlet pools. Papa strikes me with his blade. Cesare stabs me in the back. I cry. I fall. I want to be free of him. I want to kill him. I will get into trouble. I will cause trouble for Lucrezia. I must run to Zia. Everything for Lucrezia. Men in white hoods surround me. Am I here to teach them? How? I am a child. Are they here to teach me? My students, my executioners, my future. I know too much, but I know nothing. I am innocent, yet racked by guilt. I chase an object of power. I have no faith that it will work. I know how it works. It will heal him. It will heal me. It will remake me. My dream threatens to burst. It is too much. Will I ever wake? Will I ever sleep again? So this is really hard to follow. I know who Cesare is. I know who Lucrezia is. I don't remember who... I think Giovanni was Cesare's brother, but I can't remember for sure. Perotto could be Cesare's brother. I can't remember. But basically, the Borgia family, there's two different series on Netflix you can watch about the Borgias. They're both absolutely phenomenal if you want to learn more about the Borgia history. So, 1503. I am a baby again. Sick, dying. I carry my baby. I have the shroud. He wraps me in a blanket. The blanket hums. The shroud hums. You are undeveloped. Heal him. Subject is undeveloped. Damn you, heal him. Who is talking? Who is yelling? Come closer. It hurts. Pain is temporary. I do not understand. Comprehension is unnecessary. Reparation is possible. Difficult. Do it then. So warm, so cold. It draws the life from me. It makes me feel alive. Is it done? Yes. Did it work? Answer me. Did it work? Consus. Are you there? Consus. Sleep, child. Forget these dreams. I want to know, what's the baby's name? Did the baby survive? Giovanni Borgia, 5 of 7, 1503, Rome, Italy. Your mind is damaged, child. You dream of dreamers past. Lives that once were surface again. Lives that once were surface again. You must sink or you will be lost. Dreams of the cavern again. I run my phantom hands along its walls and recognize every flaw. There is writing here, but I cannot read it. Carved into texture, burned in shadow. Answers unreachable within my slumber. I am flying without form. I am the wind. No, I am upon the wind, pulled away from the city, across field and forest. Once again, I study my path, though I know it will be lost when I wake. I hear them, warnings, prophecy, doom, nightmares. I am needed. I need. I see a face. It is my own, and then it is my father's. My Caesar. The flesh upon his skull, picked apart by carrion birds. Cleopatra and Caesar kiss while Roma burns. I shout to Caesar, turn around, turn and save your people. 23 blades, 23 keys. Excess information, easily shed, unimportant, irrelevant. Six of 7. We drop to our knees, our breaths catching in our throats as we try to grasp the spectacle before us. Giovanni is dreaming. Brutus is awake. The same cavern has haunted our dreams. We have spent countless nights exploring it in our sleep. We were compelled to find it. It is here that we will hold council. Here we will plot the downfall of our enemy, our friend, our papa, our dictator Perpetuo. 40 of us, each a senator, one child, a dreamer, each a liberatore, each an assassin. The first council is ended. Our problem is clear, our response undetermined. Caesar moves away from the Senate, placing his trust in foreign rulers, adopting the ego and pomp of his Egyptian whore. Caesar moves away from his family, leaving Giovanni at the mercy of his mad dog. Caesar refuses to rise when he addresses us, and scoffs at our concerns. He has created his own private Senate, filled with deceivers, manipulators, people who have no business in Roman affairs. Papa works with monsters and killers who do not care about Roma's people. My brothers are eager for blood, but I am not certain I can spill it. Roma will not be free until Papa is dead. We have found traces of whatever pulled us towards this place. Whispers, lights flickering through the cracks in the earth. A doorway that is also a puzzle. We must find the solution. You have lost focus. No, I have found purpose. You only see the past. No, I see the future. 7 of 7. Wake up, child. I am awake. Look, my eyes are open. I must find a blade. I must stab Caesar 23 times. I find a dagger in the room where Caesar and I practice with wooden swords. It hangs high on a wall, but I climb up a chair. He does not let me use the real blades yet, but it feels right in my hand. Today, the Ides of March. Caesar will be in the theater of Pompeii. I sneak down the hallway. Cleopatra is asleep in her room. This is fantasy! Think! The other senators are not here. We had a plan. They must be afraid. I will go alone. Caesar is snoring. I am small, but I can kill him in his sleep if I am quiet. I lift the dagger and look at his face. Papa? Nicolo grabs my arm and pulls me from the room. I try to cry out, but he covers my mouth. I did not mean it. Please, just let me go. Pain is temporary. The DDS recorded Giovanni's dreams. Fascinating. Remind me to talk to Melanie about dream simulations as a potential entertainment product. Alright, a new subject. Nicolo di Pitigliano. Nicolo di Pitigliano. January 1510. Lonigo, Italy. I should be dead. The assassin's blade struck true, yet I still draw breath. The shroud. I was sure he would find it, but I still feel its presence. I hear it in my head. It's just a faint whisper in my head, but it demands action. It speaks in a language I do not understand, but I sense what it means. Get up, it demands. I try, but my wounds are too severe. Your pain is temporary. Ignore it. Concentrate. Close the wounds. Open your eyes. Sleep is death. Do not believe in your frailty. Come closer. I drag myself over the floorboards beneath my desk and pry them open. As soon as I see it, my mind blazes. Same guy, Nicolo Pitigliano, January 1510, Lonigo, Italy. I touch the artifact and my world is enveloped in brilliant light. Did I die? Can this be? No, I must wake up from this. I extend my arms and watch them stretch into the void. Eyes within eyes, an infinite sea of perception. Stop staring. Please stop staring. My tongue catches a playful wind and unrolls like a spindle of red ribbon. It sails skyward, and I grin. I reach into the white, and it stains my hands. I watch it travel through my veins. I try to close my eyes, but I have none. I shake my head, and the room returns to normal. I can move again. The pain is extreme, but I am rejuvenated. I grab the artifact. January 1510, Lonigo, Italy, Nicolo di Pitigliano. My manor is burning. I must flee this place. I can only hope the crowd outside has dispersed. I stumble over two of my guards. Their throats are slit. The stairwell is impassable. Burning debris has fallen from the floor above. I am not sure I have the strength left to find another route. My fingers tremble. I nearly drop the artifact, so I tuck it under my arm. The hallway is completely dark. I proceed with a hand scraping along the wall and hope for the best. I test a window, but it has been sealed from the outside. I gasp for air as I drop onto the grass outside. Where will I go? If I can even escape Lonigo, I will not survive a trip to another town, unless... 4 of 4. I have no choice. Whatever power this thing holds, I must try to unleash it. I wrap myself in the shroud. I begin to vomit. A little at first, but then it flows red as I violently expel my insides. Too much! 1,000 voices shouting at once. My head cannot take any more. My body folds upon itself. My muscles pull tighter than should be possible, and I feel my bones snap. I feel the shroud's power. It is tearing me apart. I cannot control it. I'm no longer in control of my own body. It reconfigures as the voices demand. I have stopped breathing. One of my eyes has gone blind. The other is slowly losing focus. I see the assassin approach. Disgusting, he says, as he pulls the shroud from my dying grip. How? How did he know? Well, that was disgusting. I want to see it happen to someone else. Any volunteers? A Grammatica. So the shroud did not work that time? It was too much damage? I don't see how they can bring somebody back from the dead from being shot in the face, but stab wounds are too much. Alright, the last one. Keith Scipione, 1944, Milan, Italy. This is crazy. What did I do to tick off my bosses? Goose chase in the middle of a war zone while our own boys are dropping the bombs on me. For what? Chance that it may be the real thing? Right. Been at this nearly 20 years and I don't even believe it exists. I keep my head low even though I'm dressed as a local. The bag full of money feels like a ball and a chain, though. These people are suffering. They wouldn't think twice about snatching it off me if they knew what it was. Looking for the restaurant. Hopefully it still stands. Meeting with one of the Bagatiani, who are apparently a bunch of artsy thinker types who sit around all day contemplating the importance of sitting around and contemplating. Place looks empty, but the door's not locked. Inside, the man's waiting for me. He's nervous. He should be. I've drawn my pistol. I ain't no patsy. He answers by pointing to a wooden box sitting on one of the benches. Sure doesn't look like much to me. I sit my bag down on the table next to it, keeping my gun level. I lift the box's lid and peer into it. Something's folded up in there. Smells kind of musty. It's dirty as hell, too. It could be this guy's laundry for all I know. I dangle the metal company logo at the end of my keychain and watch it jitter as I move near the box. I glance at the man and he nods his head. I wait a minute. Maybe it's just the rumblings of some nearby bomb. It doesn't stop. Well, slap my ass and call me Sally. Alright, I think that's all of them. That's all the ones I've collected so far. Let me Google it real quick to double check. Looks like we got them all. So, as always, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see y'all in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I always love the history and the backstory and looking at everything inside the game of Assassin's Creed games. And as always, as always, remember, kiddos, to keep moving forward!